Hi, everyone. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas if you're watching on Patreon.
Christmas.
Our videos on Patreon come out sooner than they do on YouTube. We are watching Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs today.
Wow.
1937, the animated classic.
Before my time.
Before your time. Mom was so excited when she saw 1937.
Yes.
So it's like, we won't say the year, but it's like around a decade or more. so that is pretty cool. Now, we both love Disney films.
We sure do.
I love my animation, for sure. I love my Disney animated films.
Me too.
Believe it or not, because we are blind to a lot of things on this channel, I have not sat down and watched this movie. Like, I know of it.
Nice.
I know the Seven Dwarves. Mom was guessing the names before
That's right.
we started recording,
That's
right?
Yep, we did.
So you said Dopey, Grumpy.
Yep. Bashful.
Oh, look at you.
Happy.
You said a new one, Happy. Oh, my God. I fail. Oh, my
Doc.
God.
There's Doc.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes.
I gotta
I'm not
take
keeping
that.
count. We use that everybody. Now
Everybody
you're
knows.
missing one or two. But that's awesome that you know.
Yeah.
I know Dopey, Grumpy. Well, now I'm going to just say what you just said. But Dopey and Grumpy are the first that like pop into my head.
Bashful.
Yes. And I do
Sleepy.
have to say, sleepy. I actually feel quite awake this morning, so that's good.
Okay.
But sometimes
Yeah.
I can relate to
Okay.
him. This
How's it
is
go?
the first animated feature film produced in the United States and the first cell animated feature film.
Great.
That's
Oh,
a
wow.
huge deal.
Sure is.
I mean, all the work that goes into movies, animated movies, I want to say especially animated movies, but I know special effects are extremely hard as well. But it's just so amazing. And to think that, you know, how they hand drew things back then and went through this really hard way of, you know, just putting one image down at a time with layers and sometimes glass layers to have depth and, you know, actually paint every single picture.
Well, you know, with traditional.
Yes,
You did that.
it's a lot of
Yeah.
work. So
For sure.
to make a featured film back in 1937, I mean, that was
that was
extremely
great.
time consuming. Shall we get into this movie?
We shall.
And we'll talk about it after?
Yeah, can't wait. And Technicolor.
Grimm's, yeah, right? Technicolor. And Grimm's Fairy
That's right,
Tales.
yes.
Brothers Grimm.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, there lived a lovely little princess named Snow White. Her vain and wicked stepmother, the queen, feared that someday Snow White's beauty would surpass her own. So she dressed the little princess in rags and forced her to work as a scullery maid.
Oh, boy.
Each day, the vain queen consulted her magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest one of all? I know that. And as long as the
That's
mirror
right.
answered,
Remember that.
you are the fairest one of all, Snow White was safe from the queen's cruel jealousy. Oh, boy.
I sure was.
Reveal her name. Lips red as the rose, hair black as ebony, skin white as snow. Snow White.
That's just like that.
Well, the animals are always drawn to her. Like, stop hanging out with me because I have to keep cleaning up after you.
Oh, my gosh. Oh,
Winky dink. Hey.
yes.
That's actually a really cool effect.
This is, yeah.
Was that from the original?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm curious if you guys can answer that. Oh! Ah! Get out!
Did I frighten you? Wait. Wait, please.
That's what you wanted.
That's
Came true.
She-
All that I
oh, my gosh.
give, what I have to say. One more.
Oh,
She
she's
doesn't
right
like
there.
that. Oh, boy.
That pan was really, really cool because you'd have to draw the castle a certain warped way to make it look like it was
That's
panning
right.
up with.
A lot goes into it.
Yeah. It's not just like a flat drawing. It's like super curved. Oh, ooh, even the birds.
Yes.
Ooh, hello. Ooh. How romantic.
Take her far into the forest.
She's a peacock.
Find some secluded lane where she can pick wildflowers. Yes, Your Majesty. And there, my faithful huntsman, you will kill her. But
Your Yeah.
Jeez.
little princess, silence! You know the penalty if you fail. Yes, Your Majesty.
Holy crap.
She's wicked.
Yeah.
You
Say the
do
least.
not
Look at those
fail.
eyes. So scary.
Bring back her heart.
God, look at the sword
Her heart.
going through the heart.
Boy, bring back her heart.
Scary.
Yeah.
Where's your mom and papa? Why, I believe you're lost.
Oh.
Yes.
I tried helping a
that's it.
baby bird once and it flew out of my hand. I like freaked out and I couldn't find it again.
Oh,
It was behind the deck.
You smile for me? That's better.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, come on.
Your
Warn
mom
her.
and papa can't be far. There they are.
Don't do it.
Can you fly? Goodbye.
He's gonna hesitate.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do it.
I know because he was regretful before.
He can't do it.
Yeah,
Good for him.
good.
Can't do it.
Yeah,
But
good
she
for
saw
him.
it now.
Yeah.
I beg you, Your Highness. Forgive me.
I don't understand.
She's mad, jealous of you. She'll stop at nothing.
But who?
The Queen.
The Queen?
Her good child. Run. Run away. Hey, in the woods, anywhere. Never come back. Now go.
Good for him.
Oh my
He had
god,
a
that
conscience.
poor thing. She's
Yeah,
so
my God, yeah,
innocent
yes.
and then almost gets
Yeah.
murdered. And has to run away
Yeah,
into the
thank goodness
scary
he didn't-
woods.
Thank goodness he didn't do anything. You know?
I know, I'm glad he had a
Okay.
conscience, yeah.
Whoa, that's just so scary now. Poor thing.
Maybe this is why I didn't watch it as a child.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Now she's gonna be super lost.
Oh,
I'm awfully sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you. But you don't know what I've been through. And all because I was afraid.
And that little guy trusts her.
I'm
Yeah.
so ashamed of the fuss I've made. What do you do when things go wrong? Oh, you sing a song. Maybe you know where I can stay. In the woods somewhere. You do?
In the lion's den. Thank goodness for the animals.
oh my gosh, look at. Oh, thank God.
Where are they taking her?
Oh yes, I'm wondering.
Oh look, it's a pretty
Yeah.
cottage. The raccoon's tweaking.
May I come in?
Look at the door, how short it is. So
Mhm.
therefore, it has to be.
That would make sense because I'm like, why is
Yeah,
it just
definitely.
a random house there? God, these animals are bored and just so trusting of humans.
Yeah, look at that.
Mom's house is always perfect.
That's too bad.
Aww.
God. God.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah.
We'll clean the house and surprise them. Then maybe they'll let me stay. Now you wash the dishes.
Jeez, the animals are gonna wash the
Dishes?
dishes? Sure.
You clean the fireplace.
It's kind of like
Oh.
Enchanted.
Use the broom.
That's so funny. That's
Oh
where it
my
came from.
gosh.
Just whistle while you work.
Whistle while you work.
Where's the,
Yeah.
ooh, spiders. Where's the spiders?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, everyone has purpose.
That's right.
Look at this. Antlers really come in handy.
Yeah.
Everyone's tail. There they are.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's so sparkly.
Look at that.
I like how the color changes a bit on the diamonds. Ah!
Oh, oh.
Oh, it's cute.
Oh, that's neat.
Ah, I know this song. Hi ho.
Oh. It's off to work we go.
In a vault.
Hi-ho,
I know.
oh, jeez.
Oh, and does he keep the key?
Yes.
You can't keep up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's always far behind.
Yeah.
Happy, that would make sense.
Sneezy.
Sneezy.
Funny names for children. Grumpy, bashful,
Yeah, that's all 7.
Sleepy.
So close. So it was Happy and Sneezy that we missed.
Yeah.
I'd be happy. You'd be bashful. Kim would be sneezy.
Sneezy.
Love you. You crickets.
Chimney smoking. Something's in there. Maybe a ghost or a goblin. A demon or a dragon.
Ooh, they got all kinds of things.
Words. There's trouble brewing.
Squeak, squeak.
The animal's gonna warn her.
Well, yeah, naturally.
Thank goodness for Dopey, so now she can wake up.
Careful, man. Search every hook and nanny. Hook and granny. Crooked fan. Search everywhere.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
that's you sad.
Someone's cooking. The smell's good. Don't touch it, you fools. Might be poison.
Boiling over now.
Oh, yes.
So she must be awake.
Yeah.
It's witch's brew.
Ooh, wow, he's like a superpower.
Oh, I guess so.
Holy cow.
That's sneezing.
Holy cow.
Yeah, sneezy.
Mm-hmm.
By the time you picked a sneeze, I couldn't help it. I can't tell. When you gotta take it.
That's so mean.
Oh my God.
Don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous. He's giving it to him. Oh, poor Dopey.
It's not nice.
Oh, no,
That's
it's
her,
Ghost. Such a ghost.
Yeah. So she's cooking. It's boiling over. They're making all this noise.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, poor Dopey.
It's so bad.
Dopey's in there.
Poor Dopey. Leave all you can.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, if she didn't hear that, there's a problem.
Here it comes.
No! They're beating him.
Come on.
Oh, this
That's
poor guy.
Dopey.
Hold on there. It's only Dopey. Did you see it?
Only Dopey.
Was it a dragon?
And he doesn't talk.
Was it breathing fire? Was it rolling? What was it doing? He says it's a monster. Asleep in our beds. Mention that while it's sleeping. Yeah, while it's sleeping. Hurry, man. It's now or never. Off with his hand. Break its bone. Chop it to pieces.
Oh, boy. Oh,
Not so
boy.
happy anymore. Holy cow!
Oh, no.
Oh my God! They
Look at that. Thank goodness I didn't.
It's violence.
Wow.
What is it? Why, it's a girl. She's mighty pretty.
Oh boy.
Beautiful. Just like an angel. She's a female. And all females is Pisces.
That's grumpy.
Yeah.
What are wicked wiles? I don't know. But I'm again 'em.
That's Dad. Dad's grumpy.
Wake her up. Oh, let her wake up. She don't belong here no how.
Look at the nose.
Your little man. Oh, you must be grumpy.
They're making fun of him.
We know who we are. Ask her who she is. What she's doing here.
It's true.
What are you and who are you doing? What are you? My dear.
Oh, how silly of me. I'm Snow White.
Snow White, the princess. Well, my dear princess, we're honored. Yes, we're bad as hornets. Bad as hornets. No, we're not. We're bad as hornets. No, as bad as what was I saying? Nothing. Just standing there sputtering like a doodle bug.
Oh no! You guys are fighting.
Shut up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, she'll never find me here. And if you let me stay, I'll keep house for you. I'll wash, sew, sweep, and cook.
Can you make apple dumplings? Apple dumplings.
Oh.
Apple dumplings.
Oh, we still can't.
Dumpkins.
Pudding and gooseberry pie.
Gooseberry pie. Hooray! Easy days.
Okay, that works out.
Boy, yeah. Whoa. So hot.
If you've never seen this before. They got you made a lot. Well, she knew that there were 7 children there, so she was probably cooking for everybody.
Poor Dopey.
Oh, once it all be gone.
Yeah.
Just a minute. Goodness me, this will never do. March straight outside and wash, or you'll not get a bite to eat.
Good for her.
That's so funny. She just took charge.
Yeah.
This isn't your house.
Well, she's a princess, don't
I
you?
know.
Too, so.
Teaching them manners. Oh, she went the wrong way.
Yes,
Okay.
There he is.
He's always the last. Or maybe
Oh,
Grumpy
there's
this time.
Grumpy. He won't.
Grumpy's tough, but I
But
think
Grumpy,
she'll
you're
win
not
her
going to get food unless you wash your hands.
Gosh, it's wet.
That's wet.
They don't even know what water is.
Oh my gosh.
We ain't going to do it, are we? Well, it'll please the princess. I'll take a chance for her. Me too. Her wiles are beginning to work. But I'm warning you. If you give them an inch, and they'll walk all over you. Don't listen to that old warthog. Come on now, man.
He had a bad experience.
Right.
Do you get in the tub? You have to wash where it doesn't show. Now, don't get excited. Here we go.
Take off your
He's
hat.
doing everybody else, but what about himself?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Boy. You're gonna,
You're gonna get fully washed.
yes, you sure are.
Let me loose, you fools. Let me loose.
You might like it.
Okay.
Oh, can't even say
Oh
it.
my gosh. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
The soap.
Oh no, can't. Yeah, he's getting the best wash.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's got it.
No soap
Oh
needed.
my god. Oh, gee.
Ain't he sweet?
Oh, they've even
my
put
God,
ribbons.
yes,
Oh my god.
gosh. Oh, boy.
You'll pay dearly for this.
That's so mean.
Summer food.
Oh, boy.
It's a long day, huh?
I'm sure. Ah,
Hey, at least they had a meal prepped
Oh,
and
boy.
the house was clean.
Beyond the seventh fall, in the cottage of the seven dwarves.
oh, boy.
Ooh.
Snow White, fairest one of all.
Snow White lies dead in the forest. The
Uh-oh.
huntsman has brought
Yeah, no regret, no remorse.
Snow White still lives, the fairest in the land. In the heart of a pig you hold in your hand.
Holy crap.
the heart of a pig.
Oh, boy.
Be tricked.
Oh, he actually
So that
carved
guy's-
a heart out?
Yeah.
Evil rats.
So that, oh, God.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
That's right. That guy's in trouble.
Look at that, a skeleton there hanging.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
The heart of a pig. The blundering fool. To
Ooh.
age my voice, an old hag's cackle.
Oh, boy. Oh, that's going to be scary.
It's complicated making
Whoa.
spells.
To whiten my hair, a scream of fright.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Oh.
A blast of wind. To fan my
She controls the weather.
mix it well.
Wow.
Begin thy magic spell.
And for how long?
Oh.
To go that far.
Oh, God. God.
Couldn't she do a spell to make herself prettier?
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah. Yeah. You wanted it.
Yeah.
My voice.
My hair. There she is.
Oh, yes.
Perfect disguise.
Oh, yes. He's even afraid.
And now, a special sort of dish for one so fair. Which may be... Ah!
Oh, jeez.
Poisoned apple. Sleeping death.
How could Snow White be so happy?
That's right, yeah.
Taste of the
Oh my
poison
god.
apple. And the victim's eyes will close forever in the sleeping death.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, boy, that's scary.
She's so happy about
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
He's too bashful.
Bashful again.
I chased a polecat up a tree way out upon a limb, and when he got the best of me, I got the worst of him.
Aw.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
Oh, here we go. Whoa.
That'll wake you up, Sleepy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, that's cool.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh. Oh boy. It's gonna be a big
You
one.
controlled it once.
Oh, oh boy.
How fun!
It is fun. Oh,
His
look at
ears.
his ears. Oh. Yeah.
He was so romantic.
Right away.
Look at
Look how cute they are.
Yeah, look at this.
They're like so manly and then
That's
so
right, yeah.
sensitive too.
My prince will come someday with me.
Oh my god, look at him.
What about Grumpy?
Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Oh, come on, you're listening.
oh, he's still grumpy.
Hush. We'll be all right, ma'am. Go right on up now.
That's so nice,
Hey,
but
but yeah,
you're one person. There's 7 there.
that's right.
Oh,
You stay downstairs.
Good night, princess.
He's not gonna have that for long.
Sure you'll be comfortable.
Oh, yes. Very comfortable.
My back in the morning.
Oh, boy.
Pleasant dreams.
Do you want your pillows?
God.
Oh, they're gonna fight over that
Yes,
one
I-
pillow.
I knew he wasn't gonna have that too long.
Oh my god, they're gonna suffer.
Not gonna pull her apart. Yep, that's what. Oh,
There's a lot of pillows upstairs. She doesn't need all of those.
now sleep on the feathers.
Oh, look, he's easy to
Oh,
please.
okay.
Ooh, look at
Oh,
that.
look at Stella's one.
On the skin, the symbol of what lies within. Now, turn red. The tempt
Oh my.
Look at that.
for a bite.
I love apples.
Hmm.
Have a bite.
That's not nice.
Bite. No, you have a bite.
It's not for you. The victim of sleeping death can be revived only by love.
First kiss.
Ooh, yes.
First kiss.
Yes.
I don't believe in that.
Yes.
No fear of that. The dwarfs will think she's dead. She'll be buried alive.
She'll be buried alive. Did she say
Gosh,
that?
it's really wicked.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Buried alive.
Oh,
Wow.
boy.
She's crazy. Jeez. She's like by herself there
Yeah,
with just
right.
dead bodies everywhere.
Oh, jeez. Oh, this even ran away.
Ooh, God, can you imagine going on this? Oh, nice
Oh,
try.
yeah, right. Oh, boy.
Our first kiss. Oh. Oh, he went back. He did.
Look at, look at.
All right.
Oh, he's. Oh, 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 he's there again.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, boy.
Run along.
Oh, did he just get his head ready?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
Oh, look at this. Look
look.
at
He expects it.
Now, I'm warning you. Don't let nobody or nothing in the house.
Why, Grumpy, you do care.
Come on, you took your hat off.
Oh, yes, he did. He wanted that. Yeah.
He liked it.
Watch now. Look at him.
Gosh. See?
Oh, good. See.
Oh, the happy
Oh,
side.
my God.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh.
no. Again.
Whoops.
Oh, Grumpy. Bad day.
Oh, boy.
It's Stop fighting it. It's like, I have to be Grumpy. That's my name.
That's right.
Hee.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, how
Oh,
fun.
that's cool.
Oh,
Oh,
Grumpy.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh, writing, that's so cool.
Ah! Scary. Nightmare and a half.
I'm your neighbor.
My pet.
Goodbye.
I am, but
Beware.
Stranger danger.
That's right. Beware. Beware. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
they're
right.
smart. Pay attention to them.
Shrek.
poor old lady.
What is it, Lassie?
We're trying to tell you something. Go.
It's a magic wishing apple.
Wishing apple.
She likes
Oh
wishing.
my gosh.
One bite, and all your dreams come true.
That's the end of you.
Okay, kids.
Oh, boy.
Learn from this.
That's right.
Take a bite. One, get the biscuit pickers won't stop taking that. Maybe the old queen's got Snow White.
Oh, he just says it.
Snow White! Wait, don't kill her. We gotta save her. Yes, yes. We gotta
Yes,
save
we'd
her.
be the heroes.
Right.
What do we do? Yes, what do we do? Come on.
Oh, that's Grumpy. See?
Oh, look at that.
Grumpy.
It's like, I'm not used to this.
Grumpy realized it.
There's a lot of deer.
Yep, yeah. Nope. Poor tail.
Oh, so he's
Oh
late.
my God. Whoa.
Don't let the wish grow cold.
Just before they got there.
She did
Whoops.
it. Oh,
I feel strange.
oh, she did bite
She
it.
did, yeah.
We're still. Blood congeal.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez.
That'd be great if the spell was like permanent on
I
her.
was wondering about that. That would be.
I know, because she's so frail right now. Maybe they can kill her.
Oh, the vultures are going to...
Oh, they're like, yeah, we'll take anybody.
Are they going to save her?
I kind of think that they're like, well, she's old and frail. She's going to die soon. Oh, no, not
no.
them.
Watch
Watch
it
the
go
cliff
break.
fall.
It's gonna, yeah, it's
Ooh,
gonna break.
God's against you.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh!
Oh, wow. Well,
Oh, they're
Okay,
excited.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
wow. Yeah, I mean, in
Okay.
Disney movies, a lot of villains die. Bad deaths.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow. I thought there would be more to her character at the end.
She
Okay,
got-
that's
She got hers.
showing that she died. Like,
Yeah.
okay, we're ready. Crazy.
Now we have food.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't think she'd die as the old lady, but that's kind of funny and
Yeah.
fitting for her, right?
for sure. Is a prince
sad
going to come
day.
along and save her?
I kind of assume that's the story, you know?
Yeah.
So beautiful, even in death,
Yeah.
that the dwarfs could not find in their hearts to bury her.
Oh,
Thank God, because if
God,
she's
that's
still
right.
alive,
That's right.
sleeping death, so it's like
That's right.
she's still alive, fashioned a coffin of glass and gold and kept eternal at her side.
Oh,
And soon far and wide heard of the maiden who slept in the glass coffin. So it's been a while then.
yeah.
Oh wow, that's
Oh,
sad.
jeez.
Well, instead of him randomly just showing up there.
That's right. Oh,
Oh, beautiful. Oh, look, it says Snow White. Oh, she's such good friends.
oh, look at that.
Everyone loves her. Right to it.
No.
So he didn't even know about
Yeah.
breaking the spell. It's just fate.
Oh, watch. Ooh, surprise.
Yay! So how long was she
Look at that.
asleep?
Whoa.
She's like, I'm freaking hungry.
Yes.
Aw, and everyone's so happy.
Right, yes. Happy ever after.
We all live together.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh, how cute.
Wow, look at that. Oh, look at them. Oh, bashful.
Goodbye.
Oh, look at, oh, yeah. Grumpy.
They
Oh,
stayed with
yes,
you the
yes,
whole
yes,
time.
Yes, yes.
They should have a place in the castle.
Yes. Oh, dopey.
He always trying. It's heaven. See, now it's going to be a beautiful kingdom.
That's right. I don't have to worry about the old
So
queen.
pure and beautiful.
Oh, she got hers.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. And they lived
That's
happily ever after.
That's right,
The
yeah.
fairy tale.
Yeah, very good.
The beginning.
Yay. That's good. Great ending,
1937.
yeah? Oh, wow. That was good, though. That was
Oh, I got chills at the end. Woo.
Yeah.
It's also a little cold in here, but I did get chills.
Yeah.
You know,
That was good.
I love Disney, and this is the main story.
That's
The
right.
fairy tale story. And all other
ending.
fairy tales after this are like based or inspired
That's,
by this,
definitely,
you know?
Yeah.
I love Shrek
Yeah.
so much. I mean, that came out many decades later, but
That
I
was
just saw so many references that make more
Yeah.
sense
And
now.
Alice in Wonderland
Yeah, I mean, they have a lot
Yeah.
of great stories.
and Cinderella.
And Cinderella. We did get requests to watch Cinderella
Yeah,
recently
right.
as well. And I think a few months back, you know, back and forth, depending on what we're watching at the time. But yeah, like, thank you guys for requesting
you.
this
It was good.
movie. We do get a lot of Disney requests and
That was
a lot of other
Yeah.
requests. So we try to, like, watch what we can, of course.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys vote, and that usually guides us in what we're
That's right,
watching.
yes.
So
Good job.
I really enjoyed this. Watching it, I kept thinking, I'm so surprised I never saw this as a kid. I know the references. I knew about the poison apple. I mean, who
I did too,
doesn't? You
definitely,
did,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I knew that the queen, I don't even know if I knew it was the queen, but I knew there was a villain that was obsessed with
Was
being
with
the prettiest.
Her stepmother
Yeah, and it was her
That's what it was.
stepmother. Yep.
Yeah,
No, it was her
that's what it was.
stepmother,
The main
but I
guy's
didn't know.
was the queen.
Yeah, I didn't know like what her role was in this
Yeah.
movie until I watched it today. But you know, I just thought she was a villain who hated Snow White because Snow White was prettier
Yeah.
than her and was going to poison her with the apple.
But the queen was a stepmother. That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they
And
said.
it made it worse actually.
Yeah.
It made it worse because her being the stepmother, and again, like, animation's really hard to do, so I know why they put so much effort into the
That's
animals.
right,
Like, I was
right,
so
yeah.
impressed by that. Like, there was so much animation around Snow White,
definitely.
but when it came to the evil queen, she was by herself for the most part, besides that one guy she told to kill Snow
That's
White.
right, yeah.
And I'm like, wow, she's all alone in this castle. No one's with her. And you have all these dead bodies, like these skeletons that are
that's it,
strung
yeah.
up. And she's kicking them. Like, she just
Right.
doesn't care.
Yeah, she doesn't,
You know, she's
definitely
so evil. She loves death. And she has to be the best of the best. And it seems like she's really alone.
That's
and
right.
she's so obsessed with killing her stepdaughter, who's a very pleasant girl.
That's right.
Like, that's all she cares about. Yeah, I was like, holy crap, like, get a day job. What are you
That's right.
doing, you know? But this was a very dark story.
That's right. Definitely. Yeah.
I mean, I knew about the poison apple, and that's pretty dark, trying to murder somebody. But, you know, like, throughout the whole thing, she was talking and planning on how to kill Snow White. Like, that was the whole
That's
idea.
right, yeah.
And
Because-
tortured her, like, you know, shunned her, where she had to wear rags and clean, and she
definitely,
wasn't
yeah.
treated like a princess
That's right,
at
she
all
was,
throughout her
no,
life.
For sure. Well, she was just jealous because, you know, she wasn't the fairest of them all. Mm-hmm. Snow White was.
And the famous
yeah.
line, yeah, who
That's
was
right.
the fairest of them all, which
So, that's what
I
it was.
knew it was from this, but I kind of
Yeah.
forgot until she said it, and I was like, oh yeah.
Okay.
And then you have the mirror too, which is a really good magic mirror to have around because he knows all. He even knew where Snow White, Snow White was with the dwarves.
That's right.
So that was
gosh,
crazy. I wasn't sure what was going to happen during this movie because I love the dwarves. I thought they were freaking adorable. I remember "Hi ho, hi ho, it's off to work we go"
Yes.
while they're leaving work, but that must just be their main song to and from.
And I loved all the animals too. They got together and singing
yeah,
and being with her and so happy, a long time. And how they cleaned up their place.
yeah,
The
because
worst place.
friends of mine would always joke because I am a really happy person, and some people think you're really naive or just not as realistic as other people sometimes. And this makes me think of that, where I can see where they get that from too. Because when you think pure happiness, you live in a fantasy land of, oh, everything's innocent. Nothing's ever going to harm me. I have all these awesome animals that just come to me, and it's all about me. I'm the main focus. I'm the princess, and everyone just loves me so much. And I have my Prince Charming who, within a minute, just loves me, and I love him, and we're just meant to be together. I do love that story.
Yes, we do.
But I see where some people, think that if you're happy, you kind of live in a fantasy land kind of thing. But that's not always the case. But watching this really made me think that. Yeah, and with all the other movies that we've seen, and I'm just going to relate to Shrek again, how they make fun of stuff like that, where it's everything's just la la la, you're kind of in La La Land.
Yeah.
That I like how they kind of make fun of that too, but then they kind of turn it around where Snow White and Shrek was so freaking funny with Led Zeppelin. She's like, and sings, has all the animals come up to her, and then they're her army and they fight the bad guys, and it's just awesome. And another thing that I kept thinking about is, the animation, of course, that they're hand-drawn.
Wow, that must have taken a long time.
Yeah, you got millions of drawings.
Oh,
you have to think at this time probably, 30 to 60 frames a second, probably 30, I think, back then.
Yeah.
And then you're hand drawing it, you're inking it, you're painting it. Oh, every single, not even just a picture, you got layers too.
That's right.
Because when you zoom in and you have the foreground look distant from the background, you could tell some were layers, and they'd animate that.
Well, look, you had to make a traditional cartoon.
Yeah, but not to this
Not like
extent,
this,
because
but
I could still use the
later on.
computer.
Yeah.
So I did traditional where I hand drew things,
That's right.
but then I would scan it into the computer, which was a pain at the time. So that was a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
And nowadays you can do everything on the computer, which I could
That's
then
right.
too. But I really love traditional, just something about
That's
it.
good.
But I have a Wacom tablet that I had for a long time, and once you get used to it, it's almost like hand drawing. When they have ones where it's you draw, like you went on paper, but you're looking at the screen, and that was really hard for me. You get used to it, but the one I like is you're actually looking at your tablet and drawing right on it, and that's
nice.
a lot more accurate to me. So anywho, but back then there were a lot more steps.
Oh, definitely, I know.
And then you had to hand paint everything, and I was able to ink it in Photoshop, so very different.
But I know how long it took you, so I thought it had to be taken a lot longer.
Yeah.
Actually,
And how they pan too, when you go from the face of the castle and then you swoop down and show the side, that's all one flat painting. So you have to make the illusion of a flat castle, which you would paint normal, and then you'd have to warp the transition. So it would look like a sweeping motion, and it would look so weird just looking at the flat painting of just the castle flat, facing the front, and then having it swoop down and then to the other side to make it look like that. It's a big trick that you have to do, and it gets a little tough, so you really have to know perspective and to make that work. So they did that a few times in
And when
this.
she was singing into the well, how the water was going like this, that was something else.
Yeah,
They did that.
I did ask a question during that scene too, if that was something they brought in afterwards, because sometimes they remaster old movies. So I just felt like that was newer. I mean, if it was from the classic version in 1937, that was actually quite cool, because the effects were very well done. I mean, it was very clear. I just felt like it was newer animation, but maybe it was back then. I mean, I think they had a lot of fun making that, or this movie too, because there were certain things that were happening that really were impressive. You know, it's not like, hey, look, we're making all these drawings come to life for an hour and a half, which is the first time, but we're you know, really trying to amaze people. So with the well, that was really neat. And then the diamonds shining, and that was a lot of animation too. And just, again, like all the work, because the animals, I was so impressed because they were constantly moving, and there's just so many of them.
And I was really impressed when I went into the little place, the dwarf's house and like that.
The cottage was cute.
The cottage, yes. It was really cute, but it was so dirty and everything else, and they never cleaned it or anything else. Didn't clean themselves.
It worked out that she was willing to do all that.
That's right.
You know, that's how she was brought up to be. Well, not really, because her queen.
She had a lot of her animals to help.
Yeah, right. I mean, the stepmother was so evil to her.
Oh,
I mean,
my gosh,
it's a sad story too, because what happened to Snow White's parents?
Yeah, that's
to be with this evil stepmother.
It's horrible.
You know, like both are not in the picture, and she's still so pleasant, and someone brought her up right where she's still happy, and she wants to clean, like that's how she was trained. Yeah. So it worked out with the dwarves. Now, that probably makes sense to most people, but I wasn't sure what to expect during this movie, but I knew she met the dwarves, and I kind of thought they were going to go on an adventure together in the forest. Like, I didn't think they were just going to stay at the cottage and she was going to play housewife, but that was kind of like the role back then, right? Yeah. I guess so I just expected an adventure through the woods, and the evil queen was going to chase them throughout their adventures or interactions that they would have throughout the forest, and try to give her the apple. But I didn't realize it was just at the end she gives the apple. So, and that's it. And she takes it right away. The interesting thing with that scene too, because this movie is for kids. Again, it had a lot of dark themes in it.
Really dark. Yes.
But when she bit the apple, we did not actually see her bite the apple. We heard it. We heard her voice, and you just see her hand drop, and she drops the apple.
They put the apple up to her mouth.
But she didn't actually eat it. She had it here, and then they cut away, and they show you the witch's face or the evil queen's face. The whole time she's like, oh, and she's like kind of narrating. I think she said something like, yes, there you go, and then she said, I felt funny. So I think they probably did that because that was too violent or something for kids to actually see the action. Yeah. Even though it's just biting an apple, we know there's more meaning behind it. So I thought that scene was pretty interesting, you know, because we're seeing skeletons strung up, and
that's scary.
Talking about killing someone.
And
but
those vultures were really scary.
I know, because all the bad characters always look very evil, and the good characters look very sweet. And the dwarves, I felt kind of bad for, because I thought they were really cute, and how their personalities matched their names, obviously. And Grumpy, like, I didn't think he was a main focus. I mean, Dopey was, but I thought Dopey would be the main dwarf. Yeah. But I'm glad Grumpy had the challenge, because it makes sense with Snow White being so pleasant and happy that he's the opposite. So but no, she won him over at the end, and that was really, really cute. She was really trying hard with him. And her just like playing housewife, it just worked out for them. So anyways, like it was a bunch of shenanigans. I didn't know what to expect with this, but it was adorable.
That's right, yeah.
And I can see why kids would enjoy it too. And there's a lot of good lessons too about cleaning. Not that animals are going to help you, but it can be fun. Can it though? You try though. Kids don't really want to clean, but you can try to make it fun for them.
How they cleaned it, yes. The deer licking the plates.
Yeah, so I like the lessons that they try to teach kids in this. And about strangers, don't talk to strangers, don't accept things from strangers.
Listen.
Yeah, because even though it looks really nice and yummy, it doesn't mean that it's a good thing.
That's for sure. Beware.
Beware.
That's for sure.
Yeah, so guys, thank you again for requesting this. This was a whole lot of fun. Yeah. I can't wait to read what you have to say about this movie. I do believe there is a live action coming out, and I'm going to take that bet because I remember I did see a trailer for it a while ago. So yes, there is a live action coming out. I think next year.
Oh, wow.
So I'm assuming that's why we've been getting a lot of requests to watch Snow White. So it's up
very
to you
good.
guys if you want to see a certain movie or have us see a certain movie. Please check out our Patreon. You can request there. We have a specific request post that I put up the first Monday of every month on Patreon that you can request on. That's my main post to actually look through because we get hundreds of requests almost every day. And a lot of them are similar requests, but we get a lot of new requests a lot too. So going through our Patreon on a request post, first Monday of every month, is the best way to leave a request. And then we have polls on our Patreon. Those are our main polls that I take from those requests and I put them on those polls. And, everyone on Patreon votes for those. And those are our main new movies that we watch. And then whatever happens or ends up on YouTube are the edited versions, the shorter versions of what we already watched on Patreon. So what you're voting for on YouTube, we already watched as a full uncut reaction. So the full length reaction to that movie or show. A lot of words, but I hope that makes sense. But thank you guys so much for watching with us. It was definitely a pleasure. We always have fun watching stuff together. Right, Mom?
We sure did.
We do. And we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.